So there are four essential traits that are true to executives who are leading with wisdom. The first one is focus, and the question that focus asks is, what am I creating? The second trait is courage, and the question that asks is, what am I avoiding? The third one is grit, and the question that one asks is, what am I sustaining? And the fourth one is trust, and the question of that is, what am I yielding? So briefly, what they represent is a universe of traits that allows a leader, that enables and empowers an executive to embrace the totality of their experience. So the first question, what am I creating, is focus. What is it that you're going after? It's not enough to say, this is my to-do list, or these are my objectives. The question is why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you doing what you're doing as an executive, as a team, and as an enterprise? So that's the question of focus. It's no sooner do you focus on something and say, okay, that's our direction. And it's critical not only for determining time management, as it were, but creating that elusive alignment. An organization is only effective to the degree that the folks are aligned, working together in the same direction. So the question of focus is, what's our compass bearing? There are 360 degrees on a compass. Only one of those degrees is the absolute locked-in best outcome of the organization, and we need to be able to focus everyone towards that outcome. The second question is a question of courage. What am I avoiding? Because no sooner will I set out on this journey to accomplish something that I haven't accomplished before, I'm going to start feeling anxious. Anxiety emerges from the bed of uncertainty that's driven in part by a long-term goal. So if I have a long-term goal, I have a strategy, a commitment, an objective. I'm not sure that I can achieve it. If I can achieve it, it's the historical reality. If I haven't achieved it yet, I have anxiety. So effective executives are bringing their wisdom to bear in part when they learn how to tangle with, how to contain, how to work with their anxiety. And primarily that means feeling it and experiencing it rather than pushing it away. The third component then is grit, because I can have great focus and I can be courageous to begin the journey, but the journey is not one step, it's 1,000. And grit is passion and perseverance. And it really means that I'm able to press forward in the face of frustration, disappointment, and disheartenment. Not just when everything is going well, but when I just don't feel like doing it. What awakens within a person is grit, to push it to the far end. So focus really gets the individual and the organization to move in one singular direction. Courage is required because no sooner that we go off on something we haven't done before, anxiety, uncertainty, fear, and all the withdrawal and defendedness that comes with fear comes up, so we have to have courage. Fearlessness, by the way, is a ludicrous conversation. It literally makes me a little sickened when I hear sophisticated people talking about being fearless. Fearless is what you look like when you're in a coffin. Living beings have fear. What they have is courage. So focus, courage, and grit. Grit is when I just don't feel like doing it, when it's too hard, when it's too difficult. It's mustering that capacity for the long-term commitment to the goal, and that's perseverance. Perseverance means pushing forward in the face of disheartenment, of disappointment, of fatigue. And that's a requisite part of wisdom. Wisdom, in many ways, arises because our rational, normal, ordinary mind has broken down. We have to persevere, and as we persevere through, new possibilities emerge, perspective begins to be illuminated, relationships deepen, and wisdom arises. And the fourth trait, which is the glue, as it were, that holds it all together, is the question, what am I yielding? Or what am I learning? Everything in life comes to an end. Everything finally expires. And wise leaders recognize when something has run its course. Whether that something is an idea that they've held very, very dear, a relationship that's run its course, a strategy that's run its course, a market that's run its course, a technology that's run its course, or an aspect of themselves that is simply outdated. Everything expires. And so this combination of these four pieces, it's focus, it's courage, it's grit, and it's trust, and they're not mutually exclusive. They have to work together in combination, and wisdom arises from approaching the journey from that perspective.